like this, as we dey approach 2023, so I know say everybody get right to support any candidate they like. But as you dey make your choice, you get one important question wey everybody must ask itself before you make your choice. And that question will say, is Nigeria working for me? Before you answer that question, I would like make you watch this video first. After you watch this video, allow me to drop your answer for the comment section. And as they watch am, make sure say you share them so everybody will see them. They will drop their own answer for the comment section. Oh yeah, when I watch it.
I'm asking a very pertinent question. Is Nigeria working for you? Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, knew the solutions to Boko Haram till he finally became president. He asked ex-President Jonathan to resign because of insecurity. He cried empathetically. He promised to end Boko Haram in 3 months. But now, he's telling us he's done his best to arm the military. Why isn't he resigning? Governor Fashola knew the solutions to providing stable power supply till he became Minister of Power, and darkness pervaded the land. After trying hard and giving excuses like he only plays a supervisory role, the ministry was assigned to someone else. Power grid still they collapse. The NSAS protests were tagged insurrection. In fact, someone said Aisha Yusufu ought to be in jail for instigating violence. Then farmers were beheaded in Borno. Same person asked Aisha Yusufu to lead a protest. Aren't these people supposed to forbid hypocrisy? Is Nigeria working for any Nigerian today? From leaders hoarding food for the poor, receiving kickbacks from government contracts, to farmers needing permission to go to their farms. Is Nigeria working for you? Why is Zamfara's gold for Zamfara and Niger Delta oil for Nigeria? Why is Hisbah destroying alcohol, but their state governments receive federal allocation from monies received via taxation, including tax on alcoholic beverages? Why are some federal roads abandoned to bandits and kidnappers? Who is in charge of Nigeria's security? The president is talking tough this time. Most times, he's as shocked by the rest of us by the absence of good governance under him. Regardless of his campaign promises and the manifesto of his political party, Nigeria has rolled back in terms of development. From Naira continually losing its value to our recently launched locomotive trains breaking down in the middle of nowhere. Nigeria has to be working for some people though. The government can do no wrong. To this set of people, their money isn't being stolen, even if the money is being borrowed, leaving debts for their own children to pay in future. Even if the leaders don't use public institutions, from sending their children to Ivy League schools abroad to getting medical treatment abroad, some people who have nothing and we need to donate money for their medical bills if they have a serious ailment, continue to hail the obvious lack of good governance till Nigeria happens to them. Then they get a little pissed. May Nigeria never happen to you. Say amen. We deserve better than the political class who go home with millions monthly to represent people who can't even afford to feed themselves. I am Olajumoke Alaode James. Nigeria is not working for me. Is Nigeria working for you?
Fellow Nigerians, my name is Dr. Haruna Bakogoro from Kaduna State. With the state of things that's happening in the nation, it calls for an urgent turnaround. For so many years, we have put our trust in politicians, and they have failed us. We've trusted different political parties, thinking that they are going to help us, but instead of things getting better, it went from bad to worse. Corruption was just too much. Then Boko Haram virtually took over many local governments in the northeast. The cry became national. We needed change. There was a coming together of different political parties to form one party so that they can unseat President Jonathan, because people were tired of the corruption. And who was going to be a better candidate than Muhammadu Buhari? Because when he was a military ruler, together with the Diagbon, it was zero tolerance against corruption. Everybody was expecting to see an end to corruption, an end to insurgents, an end to terrorism. We were all waiting full of expectation. We were given months under which corruption would be done away with. I was one of the people that believed that the coming of Buhari will move Nigeria forward. Today, everywhere is full of insecurity. People are being kidnapped everywhere. The Nigerian army that used to be so strong led the ECOMOG army to bring peace in other West African nations. But now we don't have peace in our own nation. The army is paralyzed. The terrorists have more sophisticated weapons than even the Nigerian army. The police are rendered ineffective. Today, people that were found to be corrupt, instead of being prosecuted, they would just be moved to another ministry or be given another appointment. People that were in opposition parties found to be guilty, if they can just cross carpet and become members of the ruling party, then their sins are forgiven. There's currently a brain drain. Most of the talented people in the nation are leaving and they are going abroad. Doctors are leaving, scientists are going, and people that are innovators that could have turned the situation of Nigeria around, they are not in the nation. Our leaders will travel abroad and enjoy all these facilities, these amenities, all these services that are provided out there. Electricity is not a luxury, it is a necessity. How are we going to operate a nation without electricity? The Civil War ended so many years ago. What are we still doing? Clinging and holding on to what happened in the past. And if we say we are one Nigeria, why can't we accept our brothers and our sisters from the East? It is so vital and it's so important that every tribe come together, irrespective of where you live. Hey, Northerners, it's time for us to wake up. Let's stop voting based on selfish sentiments. They keep deceiving us. Where do we have Almajiris? They are made to be beggars on the street. Are you not tired of this recycled politician? They have stolen enough. It's time to raise up a new generation of leaders, not politicians. Use the power you have, the power of choice. Use your PVC and vote correctly. Don't vote based on your tribe. Don't vote based on your religion. Vote a person of integrity, a person that thinks about you. Don't be selfish. Think Nigeria. Don't think your pocket. Don't think your tummy. Don't think your own private agenda. This thing is about corporate building of one nation. We can work together in spite of the differences and build a strong nation where our children's children will be proud to live in. 2023, we must not repeat the same mistake. We need a leader that will come and put agriculture where it should be so we can start producing for ourselves and start exporting. I speak to you, my northern brothers and sisters. Let's keep aside this sentiment. It is time. Let's vote a person that has our interest at heart. A new Nigeria is possible. I believe Peter will be teaming up together with Ahmed Yusuf. They have what it takes to move Nigeria forward. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.